warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Auliakhasanah with student number 2004-448 from class 2C, majoring in elementary school teacher education. This time, the video is a video as an exam assignment for English courses. I will tell you a story, the story of Lily. One day, in the village, there lived a beautiful girl named Lily. She only lived with her stepmother and stepsister named Liana. Lily is a friendly and kind girl. Meanwhile, Liana looks more arrogant and doesn't like Lily. Now, Lily and Liana work as janitors at the home of the wealthy merchant. In the past, she was just like any other normal child, until one day, she became blind. With Lily's state of being completely limited, sometimes it made people around Lily really do evil to her. Until one day, when Lily was not at the merchant house, Lily was accused of stealing gold belonging to the merchant wife. The people who were at the merchant house together headed for Lily's house. They went straight into Lily's house and they were surprised to find a lot of jewelry under Lily's bed. "Damn, you are blind! You even steal too," said one of the servants who worked at the merchant house. How surprised Lily when she heard that word. She felt that she was not at the merchant house today because she had to take care of her sick mother. The merchant didn't believe and was angry with Lily. Until finally, Lily was no longer allowed to work at his house. Once upon a time, her mother's illness got worse. She really needed help, but no one's helped her. Until finally, Lily ventured into the rich merchant's house, hoping he could help her. "Fine, I will help heal your mother, but on one condition," said the merchant. "What is it, sir?" "You can work in my house again, but I will not pay you. This is a result of you stealing my wife's jewelry," the merchant said. Hearing that word, Lily was unable to do anything. She must comply with this condition so that her mother can get help. After a week, Lily returned to work. She was again accused. This time, she was accused of stealing the merchant money. When everyone in the house focused on Lily, suddenly a voice came from behind. "Not Lily who did it, but Liana," said one of the maids. Suddenly, everyone immediately turned to Liana. Liana was shocked and immediately defended herself. How? How could I steal the merchant money? After all, it could be that Lily really stole, because here she worked not being paid. The maid replied, No, I saw you enter the master rooms, then you took the money in the cupboard." "Sir, believe me, that all this time who stole is Liana, not Lily." Hearing that they continued to fight, at that time the merchant told Lily to get out of his house. Day turned to day, month turned month. One day, the merchant felt something was strange. If it was true that Lily had been stealing all this time, it should not have happened again, because Lily was no longer in his house. But why did he always lose his valuables until now? One night, when everyone in the house was asleep, the merchant did not sleep on purpose. because he wanted to know who really was always sneaking into his room. He had been waiting for hours until finally he saw a woman enter his room. He knows that person. It's Liana. So, Liana really stole? Oh my god. I'm sorry for accusing Lily and have been rude to her, said the merchant. The next day, the merchant met Lily to her house and invited her to the merchant's house. Hey you, what are you doing here? I am so ashamed to have a sister who likes to steal. You shameless, said Liana. The merchant told the people in his house that last night he lost another money. Now, I know who the real thief is, said the merchant. Everyone said harsh words to Lily because they believed she was the one who stole again. Liana, I am disappointed, he said. Suddenly everyone was silent. Everyone is focused on Liana. She was shocked and she kept looking for accused until he knelt down to the merchant. But the merchant still ignored it because he knew the truth himself. Sorry, sir. I'm doing this because I'm jealous of Lily. Because the master is always nice to her and give her full trust, said Liana. The merchant was furious to hear this. Merchant felt guilty about his treatment of Lily, who was rude and kicked her out. The merchant, Liana, and everyone in the house apologized to Lily. It's okay. I've forgiven everything. I've never been angry with all of you. Sir, I apologize for Liana's behavior and I hope you can forgive her, said Lily. Liana, you see how kind she is. Lily, as my apology, you can stay in the house that is behind my garden, said the merchant. Sir, can I still work in this house? Said Liana. Merchant just kept quiet. Sir, it will be nice for Liana to continue working here. Sir, give her a second chance, said Lily. The merchant obeyed what Lily said, and he has forgiven Liana's behavior. Liana is very happy because everyone has forgiven her. She realized her mistake and knew that Lily was indeed kind. There was not the slightest bit resentment in her. Lily was also very happy. Finally, the truth was revealed. Liana and Lily now live to love each other. And now, there is no Liana's annoyance towards Lily. The message we can take is that keep doing good because it will not be in vain. Thank you for watching. I hope we can take the good side of this story. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.